Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Nameless. And I think we might be taking Soy and Shinbi to the Krillby doll store. So anyway, after school I took Soy and Shinbi downtown. It's faster by bus, but I wanted to talk to them while walking.
A place you want to take us. I just hope it's not disappointing.
I'm curious too.
And how much longer do we have to walk?
We're almost there. But guys,
Yeah?
whatever I show you, whatever I say, you'll be on me side, right? You'll be on me side. You'll be on my side, right? Soy suddenly stopped and stared into my face. I felt like breaking out in cold sweat at the way Soy seriously peered into my face. Does she know what I'm about to show her? My heart started to beat fast. I was stiff with nervousness, but Soy just kept staring at me. Shinbi finally tapped Soy on the shoulder. Calm down, Soy. She's not going to ask you out.
All right. You're already going out with Ice Prince anyways.
What? Hey, did you just...
You and I are best friends, so don't ever think something like that.
I never did. It was you who... I really wanted to know where you're taking us. I really want to know where you're taking us. We're about to start a catfight when Shinbi interrupted. At her words, I felt nervous again. My clenched fist started to sweat. I hope they can accept me. I prayed inside and looked at the building in front of me. I see the sign that says Krillby doll. Let's go in.
Okay, what? Is it the second floor?
Welcome to Krillby doll.
Krillby doll? Huh. Wow. Hey, look over there.
These are ball-jointed dolls. Soy looked surprised and went towards the display. While Soy and Shinbi looked interested in the dolls and looked around the showroom. At seeing them look fascinated by the dolls, I relaxed a little bit. They're not showing negative responses.
This is so cute. They're all hot boys.
Except for that one's a pretty girl. Unless it's supposed to be a hot boy that looks like a girl. Their eyes look so real. Shinbi stood in front of a doll and stared into its eyes. It was really like staring into someone's eyes. It was strange to see someone who looks like a doll stare into a doll. Something. I feel something. Shinbi closed her eyes. Then she opened them and stared back into the doll's eyes. They shine like glass reflected by the light, but if you look closely, they really look like genuine human eyes. Shinbi stared into the doll's eyes for quite a while.
The doll's not going to move just because you stare at it.
Well, seeing Shinbi carefully study the doll without even blinking, so I told her.
Shinbi, you remind me of Mr. Yuri right now. Why are you looking at the doll like that? It's creepy.
This doll is a bit weird. Shinbi muttered with a strange expression. I was surprised at what she said. She looked into its eyes for a long time. Did she sense something? Shinbi, what's wrong? Miss, are you okay? Oh, I'm fine. The doll felt a bit peculiar. The doll? Yes, it's hard when I touch it, but I feel like its inside is filled with something soft. Something warm. Shinbi, maybe you're tired. Maybe.
Anyways, the dolls are so pretty.
Thank you, but more than that, you must be quite sensitive to have felt something in the dolls. Sensitive? Yes, some sensitive people see the dolls and say they feel something. I've never heard that. Shinbi must have been interested, the way she nodded while carefully listening to what the manager said. I feel like they're alive. No, it's more... I don't know. People who tell me they feel something told us similar things. They can't explain in detail, but they feel something. So we merely guess. Maybe they've seen the hearts of these kids here. We try to give the dolls their own personalities when we release them, so maybe those personalities have become their hearts. Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna Shinbi quietly looked around the showroom. Meanwhile, Soy was roaming around exclaiming, pretty, pretty.
Wow, look at these props. They're so tiny and cute.
Thankfully, they both seem to like it so far. I took a deep breath. But why did you bring us here? Huh? Oh,
are you interested in these things?
I realized after they both asked that I hadn't told them the most important part. The reason why I brought them here. If you've seen everything, do you want to go to Banjul and get something to drink? I'll explain there.
Okay, alright. Excuse me, how much are these dolls?
So I asked enthusiastically, so I'll be surprised when she hears the answer. I took a deep breath. I just felt thankful that the Krillby doll showroom was decorated really well. If they saw the showroom and felt disappointed, I wouldn't have been able to tell them anything. Here are your drinks.
Thanks, Zion. Where's the tea?
Oh, tea went out for a while to look at tea leaves.
Again?
He's had a lot. So I looked disappointed. Zion went back and Shinbi looked at me. She was silently telling me it was time to start my story. Where we went today, How was it? I hesitated a bit and asked.
It was fun. It would be the perfect place to rest my eyes if there were no cute boys around.
It was cool, but it's not a place normal people usually go to. Shinbi looked at me while talking. It was as if she already knew. Guys... I rubbed my sweaty hands on my pants and started. Let's tell them now. Lance told me it would be okay. Let's be brave. I have 5 ball-jointed dolls at home.
What?
So he looked at me surprised. I know it might sound weird, but I really like those dolls. I like them so much I can't imagine my life without them. They're that precious to me. The reason I didn't tell you guys was because you guys might think it's weird. I was scared you'd just take me as a little girl playing with dolls. That's why I couldn't tell you both. You... Soy's voice got loud. I gulped. Whatever she had to say, if it was a friend, I was ready to hear it. If it was as a friend, I was ready to hear it.
Are you secretly rich? Pretending to be middle class? Girl, you totally got me.
Huh? Oh, rich?
You just said you had 5. I asked the price earlier and it was enormously expensive.
Now I know why she always ate bread at the cafeteria.
Oh, right, you did. So you ate bread every day to save money?
Huh? Yeah.
But it's still important to eat healthy.
Well, when I look at pretty dolls, I feel full anyway. No, I mean, I felt something was weird even as I was talking. That wasn't weird. And that was what's weird. They were the same as usual. They're both okay with it.
Should we get some cake? I'm kind of hungry.
You guys, is that all you have to say?
Huh? Why?
I mean, usually people say it's stupid, you're too old for that, or, ask me if I had a traumatic childhood. I thought you guys would say stuff like that.
Hey, whatever. I have enough problems of my own. Why would I nag you? If you like it, you like it.
You're still you.
Yeah, it's not like you suddenly started liking them. You said you always liked them. And besides, just because you like ball-jointed dolls, it doesn't mean you'll start craving for my beautiful bones like Mr. Eugene does. You just like dolls a lot. It's not that different from me liking hot boys, isn't it?
I guess, yeah. Yeah. I lowered my gaze. Yeah. I breathed out and laid back on the sofa. My nerves melted away.
Oi! Why are you suddenly like a flat tire?
I raised my head and looked at my 2 friends. I smiled at them with all my heart. Thanks, guys, for listening to me. You're a friend. That's what we do.
I think I really need more of that cake.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm buying today.
Really?
So he beamed. I beamed back. I felt so happy I could fly. I am kind of curious. What does it feel like to have a doll? It's like having a family. I sipped the lemon tea I ordered and smiled. Every time I play this game, they talk about, like, the lemon tea, and it makes me want a lemon poppy seed muffin or, like, a lemon pound cake or something. I don't know. Phew. I laid down my bag. It was already getting pretty late. I was tired from being so nervous earlier. But I felt lighter than a feather. It was the first time I told someone I liked to collect dolls. I thought they'd think I'm weird, so I didn't expect anything. That's why I always told myself that it would be fine as long as I don't tell them. And the thing is, it's not like, oh, it's like $20 or $25, like a Barbie doll. You know what I mean? Like, obviously they're expensive. They're like collectible dolls that you don't just go out, like, you know what I mean? They've got to be a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? But at some point I started to want to tell others. I wanted to be accepted. I at least wanted the people I loved to accept my hobby. I wanted to be honest and show the people I like everything about me. And I wanted to proudly tell them about what I like. I was scared thinking they'd naturally hate it, but I'm glad they understand. I felt thankful to Soy and Shinbi again. Knock, knock. I was still in the middle of my thoughts when I heard a knock and the door opened. It was Lance as usual. You're in my room often.
Yeah. What you doing, Birdie?
Is that a problem? Lance approached me. Why? Why didn't you text me back? Huh? Oh, right. I was so nervous all day I hadn't checked my phone. Sorry, I was busy. I went somewhere today. I was going to ask anyways. Where were you until this late? You weren't with another boy, were you? Like going to see Red's play rehearsal or something? He seemed to be preparing for another silly play. Oh no, I was with Soy and Shinbi and... Lance marched closer to me. Where were you, owner? Not even checking your texts or taking my calls? Huh? I went to the Croby Doll showroom. The showroom? Yeah, I wanted to tell Soyen shouldn't be everything today. I see. Did you tell them? Yeah. How was it? Lance carefully asked. It was just as you said. They were really understanding of it. They didn't even say it was weird. So I was really happy. I feel good now. I smiled toward Lance. You really helped me by telling me it would be okay. Thanks. I was feeling all mushy expressing my gratitude, but Lance didn't look so pleased. He was actually pouting a bit. It was good that you've told them your secret. I see. Lance thinks about something. What? You said you went to the showroom, so you must have seen all the other dolls. Lance's eyes sweep across my desk, and his gaze stopped at the Croby doll new release catalog. I forgot I'd even left it there. He's scary. Lance laid his hands on the catalog. You even left this at your desk. This won't do. If you're interested in another doll other than me, I have to check right now. Huh? But first, I have something to say. First of all, since you ignored my calls and enjoyed your little date with your friends, in return... wait, what date? Lance ignored me and continued. You have to go on a date with me. And one more. My face was already red when he mentioned the word date. I almost felt dizzy at all the heat suddenly rushing to my face. I felt like I knew what he was going to say. Lance took my hands, and he clasped his hand onto mine. All our fingers were intertwined together. Oh. Thump thump. I can hear our heart beating. That's so cute. I felt our hearts beating through our tightly clasped hands. And I heard his voice. Spacey, I like you. At the sudden confession, I looked at Lance, surprised. Oh my god, I love you too. His blue eyes burned like flames. I like you, Spacey. He's blushing. I felt embarrassed and awkward and kept looking around, unable to lock my eyes anywhere. I could feel my face getting hotter and my heartbeat beating louder. And now... wait! Let me go! He suddenly grabbed my waist and held me up. I screamed in surprise as my vision turned upside down. What are you doing? Lance held me up and laid me in bed. Whoa, what? I'll tell you after I'm finished with the naughty things, owner. What are you? Oh, hi. What the actual... Oh, marking. Is he taking off his clothes? Oh, what kind of game are we playing? I'm not complaining. Marking? You mean kiss? No, it's something different. So what is that? A mark that labels you mine. You'll see what it is. It's difficult. If it's difficult, just call my name. Say Lance. Lance. Oh dear God. It's not what you think it's gonna be, but it's just context. And we have none right now. Oh my god. I want to hear you shout my name all night, Spacey. What are you playing? Oh dear God, guys. I wasn't expecting this. Oh, I'm making fun of her. Oh my god, just kiss him. And then this happens and I'm like, oh god. Oh, I gotta clutch my pearls. Oh, I need a fainting couch. Oh god, Spacey can't play these games. You know, it wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't recording them, but I'm recording them and it's like, oh dear god. I want to hear you shout my name all night, Spacey. Oh. Woo! Well, wait, and our lips locked together. Like, dude, I just had my first kiss and now you're like, gonna deflower me? Mm-hmm. Jeez. Wow. You finally retrieved a piece. Congratulations. The name of the piece is the ability to love yourself. Did the doll named Lance not love himself? I think so. I don't understand. I love myself too much. Of course, your excessive love for yourself has made you greedy. But are you okay? I thought you fed off on memories. That's no longer fun. Well, it's none of my business. Anyways, I finally have one. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Ha 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 ha. It's really hard. when you don't know who's speaking and what the hell's going on. So many things. Christmas with Lance. I want to know what happened! I'm sorry. The last thing we get is I want to hear you calling my name all night, and then there's nothing. I mean, I was pretty sure that was taken out of context, but I don't. What happened? Are we supposed to make assumptions here? Because if we're making assumptions, holy fuck. Jesus! Oh my god. It was just over way too fast. I'm just gonna tell you something. If I had to read an awkward sex scene, I was not gonna be able to do it. I can't. That was too much for me. Look, don't get me wrong. I'm okay with it happening like that, but it's just awkward to read it for you guys. It's like, oh god, I feel so embarrassed I have to read this. Especially because I always put my name in these. And then it's like, I want to hear you call my name all night, Spacey. Oh dear god. Oh god. Oh dear. Like, anyway. Free! Finally, the long semester ended and vacation was here.
Finally winter. What do I have to do around here to become famous for spending the best vacation? Huh?
Do you have to be famous?
Of course, I'm gonna be the best party girl.
It's winter break. Where the fuck is the snow? Just don't do anything that makes it on the news. Well, maybe it doesn't snow in Korea. I don't know. Does it? Interesting. I don't know.
You must have a busy schedule during the summer with dating and all that.
Well, yeah, I guess. We're planning to go on a date this Christmas with the tickets Shinbi gave me.
Ugh, you're killing me here.
Wait, is Christmas in their summer? I don't know. Different hemispheres, man. Right? They're in like the southern hemisphere, right? I don't know. I really don't know. My geography is not good. It's far away. That's all I know. I don't know, actually. Look, I'm lucky I can find Florida on a fucking map, okay? I can't figure... Look. I can maybe guess the 50 states. I don't fucking know where they are. My geography is not my strong suit. I'm like, okay, I can find Europe, and I can find Asia, and I can find Australia. I can find the continents, okay? I got that shit down, motherfucker. I got that shit down. But I don't have, like, all the countries within the continents, and I don't know all the countries in the world. I really don't. Because there are things that people talk about, and you're like, that's an actual country? Oh, okay. Sure! Okay. Let alone provinces and, like, I know the 50 states, and I could sing them in alphabetical order, which is something I learned in elementary school and can still do, which is fucking weird. Anyway.
You're killing me here.
But it always weirds me out because it's, like, strange when you think, because, like, in Australia, Christmas is in the winter. I mean, in the summer. Because their seasons are reversed, and that's just strange. I'm sure it's probably strange where, like, it snows on Christmas, and you're like, it doesn't? Like, I mean, here it doesn't, because I live in the South, so we don't really get snow, but still, it's really one of those, like, Christmas is in the winter, and they're like, no, it's in the summer. And you're like, so you have Christmas while you're on summer vacation? Then that's weird, because that's when you get, like, a whole week off of school. What do? You just don't get that week off school now? Because you're already out? Fucking weird. I mean, you know. Anyway. Soy always supports us, but at the same time screams with jealousy. I furtively took out my phone to text Lance. Soy saw it and stopped me.
Oi, that won't be necessary. The man's coming.
I look up and found Lance really coming this way. Well, he already marked his territories. I guess we're dating now. But I just want to know what really happened. I mean, he was taking his jacket off. I'm just saying. And the things he said, I don't really know what else it could have been. It could have been something totally innocuous, but I don't know. I smiled at seeing him.
Here comes Prince Charming.
Yeah, well, we'll have to leave then. Have a good vacation. I'll call you.
Yeah, live happily ever after.
Shimby and Soy waved and disappeared, and Lance came toward me. Shall we? I'm not used to going home with Lance. Walking together, eating together, talking together. All these things feel so natural now. Yeah. Lance smiled at seeing me too. Today I again felt our heartbeats mingling together through our clasped hands. And it filled up my heart. Ugh, I'm happy. I yawned while squinting. First thing I think of after waking up is Lance. I mean, he's probably in bed with you. I seriously just want to know what the fuck happened in that part. I turned around and looked at the bed. Huh, he's awake already? He's been sleeping with you? Oh, well, interesting. Damn, Spacey, you move fast from, oh my god, you kissed me and that was weird, to like, now you just sleep with the man? Girl, I guess whatever he did that night was motherfucking magic. He went to bed earlier than me, so he must have woken up first. He should have woken me up. I look around my room. I see Lance's things here and there. My room is no longer messy since Lance moved in. And on this shelf still sat my treasures. Hey guys! I beamed toward my unchanging dolls. Grandpa. After looking at the dolls, I turned toward Grandpa's picture. I'm not lonely anymore, but I still miss you. A lot. Even today. I say it out loud and leave the room. Hold on. Lance is definitely a man. What? I looked around doll blocks. They haven't done that in a while. Okay, but Lance will always be... Okay, here we go. Today I went to Banjul to study with Soy, Shimby, and Lance. I felt bad because I couldn't go last time because of play rehearsals, but I think I've made up for that now, except Soy and Shimby kept on chatting, so I ended up doing nothing, and Lance had to tutor me later on. His tutoring methods... I'm too embarrassed to write about it. Oh! That makes it sound inappropriate, but maybe it's just like he's maybe like a drill sergeant. I don't know. I think Lance is having fun teasing me these days. But weirdly, I don't feel so bad. Why is that? It's weird. I love texting with Lance. Lance is definitely a man. In some ways, he knows more than I do. Of course, he must know much more than I do in many ways. Ugh, I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyway, I told Soy and Shinbi everything, and surprisingly, they took me for who I am. For the first time, I feel confident about myself. I like dolls, and I have no shame about that. Yeah, well, you're fucking one. I mean, what? Lance refused to share a room with Red. I thought they were fighting like usual, but he's actually packing his things right now. I was about to force them to make up somehow when Lance brought his things to my room. Huh? What in the world? I mean, nothing about what he did to you the night before? I'm just saying. Exams are finally over. Thanks to Lance's notes again, I actually got better grades. Not just his notes. I can't leave out his private tutor sessions. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I don't think I've ever done this well on exams before in my life. Oh, Lance knows much more than what's required for the exams. I'm too embarrassed to write the details. Anyway, I guess it's also part of the private tutoring. Oh god, yeah, he fucking did her. Oh my god, guys. What the fuck? There's too much insinuation going into that for Spacey not to make assumptions here. Whew. Good thing that AC's on. It's vacation soon. I think I'll miss Soy and Shinbi. I'll become a sophomore after the break. Who will I be in class with? I told Lance that a lot of people are recommending him as the next school president. When I encouraged him to try and run for it, he seemed to have been annoyed and frowned. But he still does everything that's asked of him. Haha! Alright, today it snowed for the first time this year. So their break... So winter is... It snowed, so it's Christmas. So Christmas is in the winter. So their break for school is over winter and then you go up into the next grade? Huh. Interesting. Well, maybe they don't start their school like we do. Like, we start our school years in the fall, which is stupid. So you have fall, and then you have winter break, and then you have a summer. And then in the fall is when you start the next grade. It would make so much more sense to start at the beginning of the year, like, okay, say you start February or January. You go through the full school year, and then Christmas break, that's your quote-unquote, your winter vacation is your quote-unquote what you would call our summer break. That couple of months where you have time off, and then you go to the next grade. It would make a lot more fucking sense. Like, oh, 2018 school year. It's actually the 2017-2018 school year. Because you're only in it half a year. So, I mean, that makes a lot more sense. But anyway. You're awake? I smell sweet syrup. Tea must be making pancakes. You have to eat breakfast even if you have a date. I walk towards the kitchen, listening to the soft voice. I see Yinho, Yuri, and Red. Oh, okay. Where's Lance? He's washing. Master, you're going on a date today, right? I can't follow. A kid shouldn't butt in on adult business. Let them do that in private in the Ferris wheel. That? Since you don't know what that is. Oh, you don't know what that is? It's been 2 weeks since they started sharing the room and they still haven't done it. I don't know what that is, but I love that he moved out. No one nagging me to throw away the wrappers. I could personally tell you everything you have to do to have a fantastic and sensual time at the amusement park. We don't have enough syrup for you, Yuri. Sorry. Yuri frowned as T put pancakes on his plate. What? I can't eat pancakes without syrup! I thought it'd be fair for Yinho to have the syrup since he's still growing. If Yuri grows more, we'll be in big trouble. I hope he stops growing physically and mentally. He needs to grow mentally. I don't understand what the commander is saying. Anyways, so the heroine's going on a date, huh? Villains often go to amusement parks, so call me if something happens. Oh, okay, thanks, Red. At that moment, Lance came from out of the bathroom. Good morning, Lance. You should have woken me up. You look too peaceful. Get ready soon. We're leaving in 30 minutes. What? 30 minutes? A girl needs more time to get ready. You're pretty just as you are. He's like, right answer, but you said it wrong. You're fine as you are, beautiful enough as you are. Come on. Yes and no. Yuri looks so pissed. He's so sexy when he's pissed. And Yinho's like, jealous. He's like, oh, dear God, Lance. And he's like, how fucking dare you touch my woman? He's like, I want it, master. Lance quietly threw a bomb and went into my room. As soon as the door closed, Red talked. Commander, I have something on my arms. I'm jealous. Couples, I should text the class president. 30 minutes. Ugh, I should eat first. You're fine without washing your hands? I'm fine. I hurriedly speared the pancakes with my fork and shoved it in my mouth. This is how I changed. I no longer skip breakfast. T always cooks for us, and Yuri always entertains me with his humor. Red always gets worked up cutely, and Yinho carefully tells me what he thinks. They all care about me. The 5 dolls that have become human. Will this dream end one day? I am scared. Wait, I'll go get something warm. Okay. Sit here. Don't go anywhere, right? Yeah, okay, stop nagging me. You're like an old man. I gave you less time on purpose so you won't have time to get ready. But you look pretty. It's your fault. What? My face turns bright red at what he said. I'm nervous to leave you here. Call me if anything happens. Yuri would have spat out his pancake if he heard that. Oh, snow. The snow didn't pile up, but it was gently falling to the ground. White Christmas. It's romantic. Oh, it's actually snowing in the game. That's so cool. All of a sudden I was like, I'm glad my first Christmas with Lance is a white Christmas. Oh, I love this. Guys, this is so cute. Come to think of it, all the memories I made with Lance this year are our first memories. I close my eyes and recall all of them. Oh, I love it! This makes me giggle. The little memories float up like bubbles. There's so many Lances in there. The Lance that took the lemon tea I bought, and then the Lance that became the discipline guide after I suggested it. If I think about it, Lance is always looking at the world I show to him. It was as if they were mirrors reflecting everything so I could see into them again. When is he coming? I was rubbing my hands and looking towards the direction he went off to when I finally saw him coming with 2 cans of coffee in his hand. I smiled at him. Here. Thanks. He gave me the coffee and sat next to me. You're all covered in snow. Suits your ice prince name. I like how the sky is white. It's so pretty. How it's snowing. I was gonna read that as a question. It's so pretty how it's snowing. How it's snowing. Spacey's still awkwardly blushing from that earlier scene. I try to make a snowflake land in my hand. As soon as it touches my bare hand, it melts. Lance is looking at it too. You know how, when people are so happy, they get nervous? Lance stared at me. They feel nervous because they're afraid their happiness won't last. Oh God, all the time. I'm so happy you're sitting next to me. and that it's snowing, I'm nervous. I'm happy the dolls are by me, and I'm happy Lance is here with me. But I still don't know why they've suddenly become humans. So sometimes when I'm too happy, I feel nervous again. Everything goes back to square one. I end up asking the same questions I asked when it first happened. Why did you guys become humans? I don't know the reason. Lance looked up at the white sky. Cold snowflakes fell down on his face. But if I turn back into a doll, I hope you find someone who makes you happy. His words hurt me. Don't say that. This is a miracle. The fact that a doll came to life. I know. I know that something impossible has happened. That something magical has really happened. And that miracle filled the empty spots in my heart. I mean, what's she gonna do, though, if they all turn back into dolls, kind of like the way Lance did in that bad ending? And then it's just, she's like, I just have a bunch of, like, kind of bodies. People are gonna come into her house, she's like, help me hide this. And they're gonna be like, is that a doll? Well, yes and no. It's a body, but it was a doll body. But it's fine. Should we go and get on the rides? Yeah. Why did I have a percent? Which first? The merry-go-round. That was my favorite ride. The merry-go-round. All right. Lance stood up from the bench. I was about to get up too when he lowered himself and grabbed my shoulder. Oh, come to think of it, I didn't tell you last time. Huh? Close your eyes. I silently closed my eyes at what he said. The world was peaceful and quiet. I could only hear Lance and me quietly breathing. Aww. I'll be by your side, my princess. And his warm lips touched mine. The most precious person to me, the person I want to give my life to, was decided from the moment you took me to your home. He's wearing a suit! So cute. I loved you from that moment. I love you. And I will love only you forever. That is my fate. I love you. I love you, Spacey. It's better than I wanted you to call my name all night long, Spacey. It's embarrassing and cute, but it's a little left. Woo! Oh, so that's the end. And then I just went to the merry-go-round and then like, oh. Okay, wait. I can't believe a merry-go-round is making me dizzy. Really? Ha 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 ha. I told her to stay here. Where is she? Where are you? Oh, Lance's diary has been discovered. Okay. Who is ha-ha-haing? The end. That was a weird ending. I'm not sure I like that. Like, he's like, oh, I'm dizzy. Where did she go? So I also want to point out, so wait a minute. So, okay, we got all the different ending things, but I want to see, did we get all of the... Okay, we did get them all. Okay, this one, I still can't get out. He's like, I just want the caption on this one. What? Can you... I wish you could replay scenes, because I want to replay that scene with the fucking voices on. I just want to see that.
안녕하세요. 신비역의 성우 김율 인사드립니다. 여러분 게임 재밌게 하셨죠?
It's Shinbi's voice.
저도 녹음 참 재밌게 했습니다.
It's cute.
신비라는 역할은 예전에 라디오에서도 말씀을 드렸지만 참 개인적으로 마음에 드는 역할이어서
I have no idea what she's saying.
이렇게
Don't speak Korean.
연기할 때도 정말 재밌었는데 아쉽게도 신비가 그렇게 말이 많은 캐릭터는 아니어서요. 그쵸? 그래서 좀 물론 편한 건 있었어요.
I think the voice suits her.
뭐 소리를 지른다거나 그런 게 없어서 편한 건 있었지만 뭔가 그 자제하는 게 더 어렵더라고요. 그 제 마음은 흥분해 있는데 대사는 자제해야 되고 그 즐거운 감정을 감추면서 녹음하는
So then I wonder...
참 힘들고도 재밌었는데
I bet
신비는 사실 소희랑
with each guy, one of the other side characters unlocks.
캐릭터인데
So like...
아시다시피 게임 녹음은
Okay, we'll pause first, but then we'll listen to what Lance is. So, this is cool. We'll listen to the voices after.
네, 여러분 즐겁게 잘 들으셨나요?
I think that really does fit him.
란스 역의 정재현입니다. 저는 란스 역을
So I wonder.
맡아서 연기를 하면서 일단 연기하는 건 너무 편했어요.
So I kind of wonder
편했고
if it's the voice
제가
actors like
평소에
talking about the character because that's what it
차갑고
sounds
어린
like to me.
짝 같거든요. 농담이고요. 저랑은 정반대인 것 같아요. 저는 좀 많이 경쾌하고 활발하고 사람들과
like a little
어울리는
interview.
것도 좋아하고
Kind of what it sounds
그런데
like.
이 친구 같은 경우는 저와는 좀 그런 부분에서는 정반대인 것 같아요. 그래서 정반대의 성격을 연기하는 그런 즐거움이 있었고 이런 성격을 가진 사람들의 심리는 또 이런 부분이 있겠구나라는 걸 저도 연기를 하면서 좀 이해하게 된 부분들도 많이 생긴 것 같고요. 그래서 특별히 저는 이번에 란스 같은 경우는 연기하면서는 정말 뭐 힘들었던 점 같은 부분은 전혀 없었던 것 같고.
So that's pretty cool. I like that. I mean, because I don't know what they're saying, so there's no point in listening to like the whole thing. But we also have this. So like Yinho's, we have the third. We get these from doing the when we pass the exam. So I might go back at one point someday and just take the exam a million times and get a bunch of diary entries. So we can listen to this, and it's got Lance's voice. So we'll hear him, but it's in English, so we can read it. So I think that'll be kind of interesting. Let's do that now. But then we can go back through because we have page 1. But when we get all of them, maybe at the end of the game when we're done, and if I've got all the diary entries, we can kind of play it all. So let's just listen to this one.
오늘 하루도 무사히 끝났다.
We'll let him talk. And then
학생회는 왜 다 그 모양인지 모르겠다. 회장과 부회장은 바둑돌로 하는 슈팅 게임, 즉 알까기에 푹 빠져 있다. 부회장이 연속으로 3연승을 해서 기분이 나빠진 회장이 오늘 바둑판을 뒤엎었다. 그걸 본 우리 반 반장은 손거울만 뚫어져라 보며 한심하다고 혀를 찼다. 내가 보기엔 모두가 한심해 보였다. 이런 학생의 구성으로 어떻게 학생을 대표할 수 있다는 건지 머리가 아파온다. 결정적인 사건은 오후에 일어났다. 연극부에서 축제 때 진행할 연극 대본을 보내왔다. 마지막에 아주 불미스러운 장면이 나와 있어 삭제를 요청했지만 우리 반 반장은 무슨 생각인지 고작 이 정도 수위 가지고 뭘 그러냐. 이런 경미한 스킨십마저 차단시키면 학생회가 아니라 할머니회라고 불리는 편이 낫다. 젊은이들의 로망을 저버리는 학생회가 돼서는 안 된다는 등의 말도 안 되는 의견을 주장했다. 꽥꽥거리는 소리 때문에 귀를 막고 있던 학생회장이 손을 휘휘 저으며 그냥 통과시키자라고 말함으로써 모든 것이 끝나버렸다. 정말 학생을 바로잡기 위한 학생회가 맞는지 나조차도 헷갈린다. 요즘 내가 차기 학생회장이 될지도 모른다는 이상한 소문이 돌던데 상상만 해도 머리가 아프다.
I just felt like it was never going to stop. I think it's because they pause longer and they speak a little bit slower when they're reading it. And me, I just spit it out. But I was like, God, that's a lot. Today ended safely as well. I cannot understand why the student government is so poorly run. The president and vice president are both addicted to this marble shooting game. The vice president won 3 games in a row, so the president got pissed and flipped over the table. The class president for my class saw that, but just clicked her tongue while staring at herself in the mirror. To me, everyone is pathetic. How could the student government represent the student body? My head hurts. The most significant event occurred in the afternoon. The drama club sent us the script for the play they'll put on at the festival. Oh. That's why, because he read all of this. I was like, what the hell? It's a lot of words for the tiny... It was 4 pages worth of shit, but the last scene was so obscene that I proposed to have it deleted, but the class president for my class said absurd things like, this is nothing obscene. The student government should be called the grandma government if we're going to censor such mild physical contact, and the student government should not discourage the romantic hopes of young people. The president covers her ears at all the quacking and then just waved her hand saying, let's just let it pass. So the issue was immediately dropped. God, even I'm not sure that the student government exists to put order into the student body. I heard strange rumors that I might become the next school president. Just imagining the possibility gives me a headache. It's fucking cute. And we do have one for Yinho, but I'm not going to read that one. Maybe we'll read it when we get to his path. And like I said, maybe we'll go through at the end and just read... Maybe in each guy's path, we'll read everything we have, and then at the end, we'll read the rest of them. You know what I mean? Or we'll wait till we get all of Lance's journals. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I wanted to read that because at least we've played his route so we could hear his voice, and that's kind of cool. So I kind of like that. So you can see what he sounds like as opposed to the voice I give him. Because like Yinho's voice, like I give him a nice, soft, delicate voice, but that's so not the voice he has, and it just seems weird to me. Because he seems like here he doesn't seem as like the delicate chick, but you know. I'm going to wrap this part up here, and when we come back in the next part, we will start from the beginning, and we're going to skip through everything we read, and we're going to go on the Yinho path. So, and we'll see. Obviously, the part where I asked you guys if you want me to do longer parts hasn't gone up yet, so maybe we'll do normal length until that part goes up, because I've just been recording a lot, because I was really into this game, but maybe I'll pause for a little while just to let you guys catch up a little bit. Before I start Yinho, just because I just really wanted to finish Lance. I wanted to know what happened. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.